Hello guys, I'm here with an update about my shower again, and hopefully a short explanation about what I'm actually doing. So, outside it's currently raining cats and dogs, but yeah, here we have my shower. The thing where you stand in, where the water gets collected, I've put outside, but it can just quickly be slid back in. And yeah, that part is a lot, almost completely done. And I'd say this, yeah, that's so. Yeah, this is also probably like done. Just a few temperature sensors that I still need that have incredibly long shipping times, so like a week, and then I don't even get sensors, I just got like 10 transistors. Thanks. Anyway, so here I've put everything that I wouldn't want to leave out in the rain. So like my pump, fuse box, everything else with, yeah. So like and also that I can work on it here instead of outside and be dependent on the rain. You may notice that this room is much bigger and nicer because the middle dividing wall, you can still see a fragment of it here. This is where it stood. My parents took that out, and now there's now a shack that I reuse the materials. But anyway, again, so what my shower is I have, so there's this party, and it's all very nice people, not like normal party like you'd think, but it's awesome. And so I've built this, so previously there was just like a cold shower, and so we're doing this on like a small, not mountain, but like mount, I don't know, like a few 100 meters high. But it's pretty nice there. Yeah, and so with the height differences, someone just put like one of these 1 ton, like 1,000-liter white blocks where you put water in. Yeah, what you see on like farms and stuff. It's like just a huge water container, and then a pipe leading down, and there you can like shower with cold water, and yeah, it's okay. But I've been inspired by this, and this is actually the second version. This is parts of my first. I won't talk about it that much, but what I have is like 2 spirals. I don't know if I can find them. I don't know. But yeah, so they're from like a big water tank to exchange water, heat, but not water itself. Yeah, and that broke, and we sawed it into pieces, and the bottom half we use as a fireplace, and the top half, yeah, we just kind of discarded it, I don't know, I guess. But these 2 spirals, we cut them out, and I just place them above each other, connect them to water, which this pump is for. That's a pump. and another pump in the water, so because that pump can't create suction very well. But yeah, and I just pump water through it and then put everything that's flammable and the solids I can just put in there and get warm water. Probably not the most efficient thing, but who really cares? Yeah, so I get warm water for showering. And previously there was a like permanent cabin that we have to tear down, but now I can just take it home. And yeah. So what do I want to do with it? I don't get money. It's free because it costs so little. We have a generator up there, so that's why I also have this fuse box. Safety first, and also the better chance that a fuse in this thing goes off than in the generator, because if that thing switches off, the entire party doesn't have power, and that wouldn't be a very good day for me. Well, anyway, so how it works is I have this pump, which is controlled by this button, and then also a pump in the water that's connected to this, and so it doesn't create very much pressure, but it can make enough pressure to lift the water up into this thing, which then can create the water flow and pressure needed. This offshoot is for the water heaters, also a thermometer, and then the heated water comes through here. I will have a sensor in here and other things. And yeah, just goes into a bucket where the pump is also located. And so I have a solenoid valve for 220 volt or 230, which is operated by this. I've got the power off. Actually, I can just plug it in. Here. Go. So you can see. So this is where the pump in the water would be plugged in. I'm just gonna plug this other pump into it so you can see. So this one is that. That's quiet. And then the pump in the water would be this. And so yeah, and then I have cold and hot water, but I made a system so I can, because this pump, which I get into later, actually this is a boost pump, so it's not really needed, and also a valve, so it doesn't just, so the water doesn't flow if the pump is off. Boost valve and boost pump. This is 12 volt. This is 600 watts. So I use this to just accelerate everything, have a good nice output, and yeah. So, but it can maximal. So the maximal water temperature is 35 degrees Celsius. So I found out this is like the exact temperature I shower with, which was funny. But yeah, that's probably enough. But in case somehow, actually no, but I've made a system So instead of mixing cold and warm water with the valve, I mix warm water to cold water and then control how much of that mixed water gets into the shower. So that's two valves for the controller, for the shower, for the customer, I guess. Yeah, and also there's a button, like this one, but for water. So I can show you. This button here, and there are the two valves. Yeah. And so I've made it like this, so you can only have like 50-50 and not just like only warm water, because I'll have like, I don't know, 50 degrees Celsius or 45. So if the cold water somehow gets stopped, it should be like impossible, but if it happens, you could only get like scared, but not just like burned. I wouldn't really like that. And yeah, so I have that system. Warm water comes out of here, out of this valve, and gets mixed with cold water, and then that mixed stuff goes through here, in this boost pump, then through this solenoid valve, 12 volt in here, then to the shower, where you can then regulate how much water you want, and then it's just going out of your shower. And yeah, this is all nice and well, you can hear it. This is the for filling and if the water is too hot. And then because it's a two-way valve, there's the input, I've got another output, so I've just used this one to, if you need another output for cold water, something, I don't know, which is controlled by this one. And this one is for filling. I've got this plug, which you can plug the shower into, and this button, which has the exact same function as the button at the shower. Yeah, and then I have all this hot or warm wastewater. What do I do with it? Just pump it into the nature? No, it's dumb. You should feel bad. What I'm doing with it is I'm connecting this one. I have a drainage pump from here. Also, this solenoid valve is also from a broken washing machine, as is the drain pump. So the drain pump is just like that thing that you hear, and it's good for like not the best water, and also has like almost zero pressure but a lot of flow, which I need. And that pumps the hot wastewater into into pipes that go into, see it, into a radiator. And then there's a fan, 12 volts, very nice. That's this fan here. I think it was previously for like 3D printing, but you can use it for everything. These are so good. Come on, focus. 12 volts, ball bearings, 1.32 amps, DC. Yeah, nice. And I also have a plug, so this doesn't have to be outside, because I can't put this on the pallet. And so it draws in like the air from above through this pipe. It goes in there and blows it through the heat exchanger, after which wastewater will just go into nature. It's fine. And then the hot warm air will get into the cabin. I have pipes for that. There. Yeah, and I've also got lights. So, and all this is pretty cool, right? But the most insane part is everything can be controlled by a controller. So I've got so the controller has 8 inputs and 8 outputs, and works with 9 volts, which is kind of weird, but so red is sensors and buttons and everything, and green is output from the controller. So yeah, and I have a circuit board with relays. Oh. You can hear with this one, that's a valve. The same one is this one. And yeah, everything like the pump. Get this one. This is all 9 volts. It's pretty cool, and I also have this one for the drainage, for the drain wastewater pump, that just plug something else into to showcase it. And come on, let me get it. I've also got this. God damn it. Anyway, there, nice light. And
Sebastian.
yeah, and so I'm gonna show you the sock. Unplug it. Okay. Find the right damn screwdriver. These are nice screws. You can just like this one turn. It's unlocked. Here's a plug with like a flat cable, and then also 3. This is not 220 volts, but it's also just 12 volts. But for the fan and the lights, they draw too much current, so it can't all go through this because it actually gets warm if I do that. So yeah, that's this. That's the back side of the plug, back side of the button. Oh, that. Nice. And here I've got the circuit board. So like, this is 230 volt side, and this is a low voltage side, so 9 volt and 12 volt. Yeah, so this is TXT. So the controller I have is the TXT 4.0 Fisher Technic controller. It's not like Arduino or something like that, but it's just like this big. But it costs 300 fucking euros. But it's the best controller you'll ever see in your entire life. You can just straight up connect a motor to it and it just will work. You don't need to worry about, oh, don't reverse the polarity. It just doesn't care, it just works and doesn't break. Because it's made for a set that potentially children play with. Don't consider myself a child anymore. Yeah, so this is like a boost pump, drainage pump and Sonar 12, this one. And then the other Sonar 12, this one, lights and fan. And then also I have these two relays. They look pretty much like that, but the cover, I can't get it back on, so I just leave it like this. Anyway. So, come on, focus, goddamn thing. Yeah, that's the contact. And so these are my two check relays. I also got this plan with everything. And then, so what everything is and then the colors of it. And that saved my life multiple times. But the two check relays, so I have 4 sensors, but only 2 inputs by the controller and 1 output. What do? Well, I just hook the 2 relays up to the 1 output, and so it just checks. So the first 2 when it's deactivated, and when it's activated, the second 2. So like 4 sensors, 4 get put into 2 for the controller. So these will just click, 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 click the entire time. Yeah. I hope I got you some insights from my hobby. I also built this table. And another thing I've done half-heartedly is, so I have this vacuum cleaner I built a long time ago, and I added a third vacuum cleaner. I don't know if I can do it. But yeah, and all this is controlled with a, oh god, oh no. Goddamn battery went out and disconnected accidentally. Anyway, I've relocated now. I've also, this is the second take, I forgot to press fucking record, oh my god. But this is my vacuum cleaner, cover your ears, trust me. It's great as fucking! Everything is hot afterwards. It also blows out very warm air. It's insane. Every cable, everything is hand warm. Nice and warm. Ah, not this one. Thank God. Also, this sucking thing. Fuck you. This shocked me. Anyway. Gonna sit on my couch. Bye.